What's up and welcome back to Ask Dan Anything. Today we're talking about dating if you're inexperienced. I just saw a thread on Reddit from a young lad who's never been on a date before. He's now at university and he really wants to go on a date, and he's putting a lot of pressure on himself, asking, should I be like hitting on all the girls at my university, or should I use Tinder and dating apps and so on. And I see this a lot. It's not just in young guys, but guys who have inexperienced past histories with women, or guys who have been in like a long-term relationship for a long time, suddenly come out of it and dating's like this horrendous new thing for them. I wanted to give you guys some feedback on what I think is the best next step if you are this inexperienced person. What I see in so many of the clients that I work with is that not only are people inexperienced with dating, they're inexperienced with connecting with women. And they're trying to go like from crawling to running straight out of the gate. So they can't even like start and maintain a conversation with a woman they're attracted to, and now they're trying to actually date them and get into relationships with them. And that sort of, if you were to make that leap from zero to dating and relationships, it's probably going to come crashing down in disaster. Because when you're really high pressure on yourself like that, you're going to be full of neediness and desperation. That's going to come like oozing out of you, and it's either going to scare off women of quality, or it's going to attract really toxic and fucked up women. And either way, you're going to end up losing. Plus, it's not fun. It's not fun to date when it feels like a job interview, when you got all this pressure on yourself to find a girlfriend or get laid before the world comes crashing down, or whatever it is that you're telling yourself. So the key here, the first step I recommend, is you've got to take that pressure off. Okay, that pressure does not help you. You don't need that pressure to be motivated to connect with women. Okay, that pressure actually makes it harder. We've got to turn connecting with women into something you enjoy, not a chore or a mission that needs to be accomplished. Give yourself permission to be single, and even give yourself permission to go without sex. Okay, just make it that there's no time limit on this. Now, it doesn't mean that you can sit at home playing video games and masturbating to porn. It just means that you're going to go and connect with women, but you're not going to try and like get something, just for a while. Okay, focus instead on just practicing social skills and practicing connection. You want to get to the point, before you even think about dating, you want to get to the point where meeting an attractive woman, starting a conversation with her and connecting is simple, easy, and you're hugely experienced in it. You want to be to the point where like, okay, I really need to get dating now because I can do all the other stuff. Not like, okay, I've never talked to a girl who hasn't been introduced to me, and now I'm going to try and get a relationship. It's too much of a leap, too much pressure. It's too much you don't know how to handle in there. Okay? I really recommend focusing on social activities and hobbies, immersing yourself in opportunities and activities that force you to connect with people. That's why I love partner dancing like salsa and zouk and bachata. It's great because you get to connect physically if you're not good with your words yet. Group projects if you're in university, any sort of communities or groups that are getting together to try and solve some problem that have both men and women that will work together for a while. Just hanging out with girls as friends, your mate's girlfriends and their friends. Just getting used to being around them without trying to make anything happen. Just getting used to connecting with them, living with women. I did that for a long time. That was very helpful as flatmates. Get to the point where all that's missing is the sexual element, where you can start a conversation with any woman you feel like talking to. You can hold that conversation for a long time and be authentic and honest with them and connect with them and explore who they are and genuine interest. You got the point where you've got lots of, or at least a few female friends, and you're interacting with women on a regular basis, and you don't get anxiety when this happens. When you're there, now it's time to think about going, and would you like to, come out on a date with me, etc. Okay? So put all relationships and dating aside until you are comfortable connecting with women. And then, if that's where you're at, it's time to start being more honest about your sexuality, which is a different topic. Okay? And I'll post a link below with, if you are there, if you're already comfortable with women, you just want to be more sexual, I'll post a link below on how to take that next step. And then it's just natural progression. bring the pressure down, turn the heat down, and just make it easy and fun for you to do this. If it's easy and you're having fun, connection will happen and all the rest will happen quite easily. If it's high pressure and needy and desperate and forced, you're going to be struggling with this for years. I hope that helps. If you've got any more questions or anything I might be able to give more detail about, email me dan@brojo.co.nz. Subscribe to the channel. I'll see you all next time.